She filled in for her sick sister at the cafe, and the man at table 3 wasn't just a customer, he was the reason her whole world changed. Rain hammered the windows of the Jaded Bean on that Wednesday morning, not a storm outside, but the storm inside her chest. Emma pressed her forehead against the cool glass, tasting both dread and duty in the air. Her phone buzzed again. "Still not well, can you open for me?" It was her sister, Clara. That text should have made Emma feel warm, loved. But all it did was squeeze her heart. Because running this cafe wasn't a dream for Emma. It was a lifeline. And Clara knew that. The first sip of pressure. Emma had never worked a day in her life behind the espresso machine. Her world was books and quiet nights with her guitar, not orders and tips and yelling, triple shot, oat milk, half foam. But the cafe was Clara's pride, the place she poured her soul into. The reason their rent gets paid, and the future Emma had always imagined for her sister. So there she was, scrubbing tables and serving lattes, knowing every patron's story except how to make a macchiato correctly. Orders blurred together, no sugar, extra whip, matcha green tea latte, to go, please. And her hand shook like leaves when she handed the 10th iced coffee of the morning to a stranger. Most customers were kind enough to smile, even when their foam looked more like a sad cloud than latte art. But then came table 3. The man at table 3. He wasn't hard to notice, tall, neat, wearing a watch that looked expensive, and eyes that seemed to carry a story of their own. He sat alone, untouched notebook in hand, 2 untouched cups of coffee across from him. When Emma approached, she braced for another confusing order. Instead, he spoke with an accent she couldn't place. "Are you Clara?" he said gently. Emma blinked. "No. I'm Emma. My sister is sick today." He nodded as if he understood, but his gaze remained calm, almost familiar. "She told me you'd be helping," he